All right, let's get this started. Now, in the previous failed attempt to do an edited video, I realized that Kdenlive is a garbage video editor that likes to crash and gave me more hassle than it was worth, which is unfortunate. So, moving on, I'll leave that up just because it's the footage I have and might as well. However, we did do a lot of the early grinding in that, and we managed to get to the point where we were making lava. That's kind of the key thing. Once you get there, it gets a lot easier. And I spent literally not that long uh, the other day after that video went up, just kind of playing around and getting some of the stuff set up. So we're going to do a quick little update on what has happened at the base and explain what we have here. All right. Originally, we were set up over here, and this platform was not fully built yet. But now we have stuff. We have the very most basic smeltery you can build, our lava production, which surprisingly doesn't have much in it, but we'll get to that in a minute. Some storage. I've been doing a lot of sifting and have a decent bit of resources at this point. Automated dirt production, which, yeah, it ran out of leaf blocks. And then automated cobblestone. So you can get a look. Transfer node with a world interaction upgrade. And lava on one side, water on the other, and a cobblestone. That's really all you need. Over here, this is my little starter farm that allowed me to start, getting stuff. I have carrots because I hadn't gotten potatoes yet, and I'm actually going to switch out the carrot patch over there with potatoes as soon as I let that all grow up so I can get a good harvest out of it. And then this is the last thing that I put together, which is a auto hammer, which is running great. Saves me a lot of hassle trying to actually grind up this stuff. And 2 culinary generators being powered by carrots at the moment. And just cobble sliding down into it. I did AFK quite a decent little bit sifting out stuff, and I do plan on doing some more later. I'm going to try to avoid having to do that on stream, but we might have to do a little bit here and there if, needed. So at this point, I want to expand this out. I actually might just keep this carrot patch and make a separate patch for potatoes. And ultimately, the potatoes are probably going to get harvested automatically. And we'll get to that later. But I have a way that we'll be able to double the amount of potatoes. And we'll use that for our culinary generators. And that'll get us to the point where we can start building something like big reactors or an actual, decent power supply. I don't want to rely on these early game generators too much. So we need to do a little bit more tree farming and keep dirt production running. Now, this is where I've been getting most of my composting stuff and dirt. It's just leaves. Like, honestly, instead of trying to use saplings, even with a crook, it takes a lot of time and effort to get enough harvestable material to make a lot of dirt. So, for the moment, this is what we're doing. And there's a better way that probably not this episode we won't be getting into, but definitely later with Minechem, where we'll be able to literally just print our own dirt and sand and whatever we want. So I'll keep that going for a minute. Now, some of the tools I have, of course, 1 block too high. Some of the tools I've been using have been some pretty basic tinker stuff. Flint pickaxe, just because I really don't need a pickaxe that much, but to break certain machines and stuff, yeah, I do need one. But I did make a iron mattock because we mine a lot of trees, and I do plan on doing a lot of farming, which means we're gonna have to till a lot of soil. Rude. We'll have to till a lot of soil, so it seemed like a good investment. And also, this particular version levels up. So we have the leveling effect. So this one's already at about halfway to the first level. So I wanted to get the first one I wanted to make sure it was at least an iron tinker's tool. So that'll upgrade nicely as we go. All right. We're going to do some buildings, so probably need to make some torches. Don't really need a whole lot of torches, but enough at least. Actually, why don't I just do this? There we go. Oh, can I not get at the... There we go. Really? Server? Quit being like that. All right. Alright, now we just need some dirt, and we'll start planting potatoes. Don't think that's quite exactly enough. Water bucket. Water bucket? Bucket? Oh, is that just one off? That is unfortunate. Oh well, there should be one popping out fresh here in a second, so... Grab ourselves some glowstone, because why not? I don't think we really need it for anything at the moment, and we have a little bit. Enough for a block at least. Alright, do we have that extra piece of dirt? That'd be great. Perfect. And so much better. That actually level it up? I think that levels it up. Cool. Alright, potatoes. I have one potato seed in here, if I remember right. Yes. I also have birch. I should probably plant birch. That would be a pretty good thing to have. And farming cannot be complete without a watering can. Makes things so much easier. And faster, especially when we're using this as our early game fuel source, or power source ultimately. Come on, just one more. You can do it. All right. Now, for a word to the wise, anybody wanting to play on the public server, I would avoid 5 to 9 EST. Server can get kind of laggy around then, and there's a lot of people on. Right now, it's earlier in the day, and it's really not a problem at all, so just to keep that in mind. Excellent. Can I get a few more? Just a few more, please? Good enough. Now, potatoes by themselves in the culinary generator, just like food in general, is not very good. You want to bake your potatoes. Well, let me show you a fun thing. All right. See, what is it? Try. There it is. It's an augmentation upgrade for the thermal expansion redstone furnace thing. And it does this. Redstone furnace specialization. Level 1. Increase food output. So it doubles the amount of food and it uses less power. So that's what we're going to have. So we're going to be doubling each potato we get out of this farm, as well as using less power to cook them. So that's what we're going to do. And we should see, what do we need in here? Some bricks. That's cool. Silver. We got that. Yeah, we can do that. Don't know how much gold we have. I don't think we have a lot of it, if any. I kind of use most of the gold. I do think we have some silver. But let's see. What do we need for this? Copper, gold. Okay, we might have a problem. I know we don't have that much gold. Might have enough gold. That'll give us 2 ingots, and we need at least 1, 2 iron, glass, tin gear. All right, we need to make up some tin as well. Be honest, I think I'm just going to cut this down to like 1 generator. We're going to steal this generator to power the cooking potatoes. We'll craft more culinary generators off stream, but do that. That's a later thing. But as far as building goes, should definitely build more of these like slots. Alright. Oh, come on, really? Hurry up. Alright, we need copper. Actually, didn't I already smelt a bunch of copper? I did. Glass. Iron. We're also going to need tin. Okay, thermal expansion. Redstone furnace and the Trivection upgrade. Ah, we're gonna need silver, that's right. Redstone. How much redstone do we have? Not a lot. Hopefully that should... Not... Maybe. 1, 2, 3... And... 4. Yeah, we don't have enough of that. Lovely. Redstone's always an issue. Now, for building the first beginner level smeltery, you need about, how many is it? Like 1 stack and 48, I want to say, something like that. Almost 2 stacks of seared brick. And that's usually not too horrible to pull out. It doesn't take too long. You do need to make clay and sand, and each recipe with 1 clay ball, 1 sand, and 1 gravel gives you 2 seared brick. So ultimately, it's really not too bad. A little over a stack of those materials makes you more than enough bricks. Ah, excellent. Actually gonna grab the casting basin for this. Oh, almost out of lava. Where'd that iron bucket go? Good enough. All right, we need 10 gear. All right, that's pretty simple. Got to break that down into ingots. Then that there, and I really server. It's not even, yeah, it's not even 5 o'clock yet. You're starting to take a shit. So rude. All right, we have that. Now we need. We got to make some clay. So we need dust. Actually, perfect opportunity. Since I'm not using these barrels anymore, let's just have them automatically fill up for us. All right. Seriously? Did it just stop raining in like no time flat? The hell did that? Actually, we should probably set this to work on gravel specifically. There, it'll turn gravel into sand, and then we can pull some of that out and do dust. We'll just let that run for now. Did I not plant that? I did not plant that. Yeah, because redstone, we don't have quite enough redstone to finish this off. Alright, looks like we're going to use some water buckets. We'll just take a second and do that for the moment. I think that's just enough redstone. Okay. Ah, so many ingot-shaped objects in my inventory. Alright. Need copper gears. And then we should just be able to... Oh, we need the conductance, whatever, coil thing. And bam. Alright. 4, I believe that's enough for a Trivection upgrade. Yep. Ah, we need more bricks, though. Okay, and silver. I didn't make any silver yet, did I? Silver, osmium, that's not helpful. Ah, here we go. What all's in here? Tin. I'm not exactly I don't think silver would mix with tin. That would be weird, but it... I don't know. Yeah, we'll be able to drain that out of there before the gold gets melted. So it should be fine. Give me silver. Laggy server. Laggy server. Alright. Oh, that's the other thing I could be working on is I need to make just a little bit more dust. And I already used up all the dust. Billy Tree, get out of my way. See, how is this doing? It needs more leaves. Of course it does. Should have a little bit of dirt in there. That's a good bit. Seriously? All right. I will take all of those leaves. And that should be plenty of silver for now. Oh, click that. We have everything? We do not. We have most everything. What? What do I not have? Silver, bricks, reception coil. Oh, it was just freaking out because of whatever that was. Alright, now the cheap way of doing this is without upgrading for more slots, you just don't really need redstone control. So we'll just get rid of that and place that in there. Sweet. Let's drop some melones in there just to fill the buffer. For the lulz, let's actually see this. So, we put 3 potatoes in. Only using 5 RF per tick, that's not bad. 6 RF? Okay. And we get 2 per 1 potato. Because reasons. And then, if I remember correctly, these are way better. That's what, 17? That's much better power right there. Okay. 20,000 RF at 24 RF per tick. Not bad. It's like 100 seconds. Sweet. Whereas carrots were only giving me about 16 RF per tick. So even though we have this kind of on potato mode, it should be fine. Yeah, melon's 8 RF per tick. Pretty bad. However, for this little setup, that's all it really needs, so... Aw, clear lag, you suck. I hate you. Nobody likes clear lag. We do not need that anymore. Hey, Jack, how's it going, man? Not much. Doing a little work around the new place. Wait, I left coal in here? Let me get that. What is in these chests? Sugarcane. I do need to set up sugarcane and some grass, but not right this minute. Some string left over. Cool. Alright, let's guess expand the farm as much as possible and then build more. Now, ultimately, I mean, I'm going to want to automate all this so I don't have to, like, do this busy work like this. But at the moment, we just don't really have the resources to do that, so... Oh, restart in 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I think the server restarts like every 12 hours. Something like that. For a mod pack server, that's pretty normal. How's your day been, Jack? I think you left. Oh well. Anyways, if you're still there, what's your day doing? Still filling up its buffer. I think we might need to make up some more culinary generators now, and rather than later, to be honest. Yep. Come on. Inventory tweaks gets a little freaked out sometimes when the server's a little laggy. Damn it, I didn't want to pick that up. Potato, get wrong. We will sift that later. Oh, we actually have a lot of carrots. Alright, what do we need for culinary generators? We need to make the survivalist generator, and then... So how many more of these do we need? One powers this just fine, even off melons. Speaking of melons. And this... Potatoes would continuously power this, no problem at all. Or even split between potatoes and carrots. So I just need 2 generators. And I can keep that running at full power as opposed to what it's doing now, which is not full power. Alright. Daily scheduled restart. We'll give it a minute. While it does that, I'm going to go take a quick break for a second. Alright, that was a pretty quick restart. And nice. Definitely cleaned up some of the lag. Let's abuse that or use it as best we can to get some potatoes to fill this out. Oh, people are slowly coming back in. Now, I'm going to wait to get into magical crops because I think magical crops are a little better to be gotten into a little later in the game than right and then rushing them. I mean, they're great and all, but I have a feeling if I focus on the sifting automation tech first, it'll be a lot quicker than trying to do the whole getting magical crops fully up and running. So, however, I might do redstone crops first, or at least rush that if redstone becomes a real big issue. Because if I remember it right, it usually does become an issue, especially trying to build up the machines and stuff that are needed for it. Alright, this should fill it up, and then we can start cooking these potatoes. Then double our potatoes and profit. Six or 15 potatoes turns into 16 baked or 30 baked potatoes. Perfect sense. Not going to ask any questions. All right. How long does that run? Like a minute each? It's not bad. All right. We need at least one more culinary generator, so we should start work on that. Iron will be up here, I think. Oh, I already have it in my inventory. I'm an idiot. Redstone, though, we are out. So I really don't like having to do this on stream, but we'll have to do some sifting. Clear out our inventory of the stuff we don't need at the moment. Now, an interesting thing I found is Exumavoid released a program which allows you to do like AFK fishing farms, and it's basically like a modified auto clicker. And the fishing mode works beautifully to just have hands-free sifting like this. So I might I'll link to that video so you can go look at that and get the program that he made, or I think he had somebody make it for him. I'm not exactly sure, but it's a pretty good program. Also, of course, it works with like in vanilla doing concrete, AFK mob farms, and fishing. I'm thinking there's something else, but can't remember what it is offhand. All right. Oh, that actually gave us a lot of redstone there for just a quick little bit. All right. Need our iron back, some wood. Oh, and cobblestone. We need cobblestone. Let's see if I can remember how to make this by memory. Need a piston, a furnace, and I've forgotten already. Survivalist generator. Oh, okay, that's makes sense. All right, take that. Then we need to modify this into culinary generator, which is just iron and another furnace, redstone. Wonderful. Gunpowder goes in there. Hey, Andrew, how's it going, man? Thanks for stopping in. Just trying to get some basic power going in this thing. All right, let's grab half those potatoes. And that should actually start filling up on power in theory, because this takes 40 RF per tick, and we're doing at least 40 with both of these running. Yep, starting to raise it. Cool. All right. Thoughts on automating this? We can't do the farming station just yet, Well, yeah, of course I like Minecraft, dude. Who doesn't like Minecraft? That'd be unfortunate if somebody didn't like Minecraft. Farming station. I'm pretty sure we are not able to do the farming station yet. Let's check that out. It's from, yeah. Ender.io, yeah. Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Alright, so what are our other options? We have the planters. Can cut and harvest all types of crops. Machine should be placed 1 block below the ground. Alright. And we can get up to iron pretty good. Yeah, it would be very sad. Very unfortunate for them. So that's pretty cheap. That's still cheap. That's starting to get more expensive. And that's kind of expensive. But not unreasonable, not in a skyblock situation like this. So I think we'll go this route. Now, these are powered by burning stuffs, if I remember correctly. And is Mine Factory a thing in this? Okay, Mine Factory is a thing in here. Where's the harvester? Plastic, Ingvar, gold. It's not unreasonable to do this. And then we need a planter as well, because it's one harvest, the other plants. I don't know, I'm thinking just doing stone planters and just like running them around, like that would probably be a lot better economically, because we have stone for days, so. Alright, let's start smelting up some stone. Should actually probably make a second furnace. Nice. That's running at full power. Alright. Should have a decent bit of wood for this, so we will need, for the first one, wooden hoe. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Let's make 2. Nope. Furnace and a chest. Get cobble. Thank you. And then I'll need 2 of those. Wait, what are these? It's just logs. Okay. Oh, I only made one furnace, didn't I? What? Oh. There we go. Alright. Then we upgrade it to stone. Need stone hose because Tinker is my... I do love Tinker as well. I like this version of Tinker more so than some of the newer versions in like 1.12 and up. But, like, at the moment, I'm still... This should be pretty close to leveling up. And yes, this does use leveling mechanics, not just normal modifiers. Which I'm alright with in certain mod packs. In others, it can be kind of obnoxious or just overpowered. But in this Skyblock sense, it makes perfect sense. What I hate is when you have like a leveling up or type of tinkers, but you have something with like vein miner or something, and you can just like easy mode get high levels on whatever tool you have. So it has to be implemented properly, basically, and I think they do a good job of it here, even though I would like tree decapitator or whatever, because this does not have that for whatever reason. What was I rambling on about? This. No. Can I click the right thing? No. Alright. What is that? Progressive automation. So we need some updates for these, or upgrades for these. Alright. Yeah. Stone, redstone. Why does it have to be redstone? Could it be something not redstone? That'd have been great. My kingdom for not redstone. Because we need... Oh, what is it? We need a lot of upgrades to cover a whole normal planting farm area. Hey, I just saw redstone. That's good. Let's see, what else will we need? We'll need probably conduits from Ender IO, because those are usually the best for pulling and pushing things in and out of, like, a planter, for instance. Because we're going to need to push fuel into it. We'll need to pull potatoes out of it, and then we occasionally need to push a new hoe into it, if I remember correctly, because it does use hoes. Durability on a tool, basically. Oh, come on. We're almost done. Was trying to not have to sift on stream as much as possible, but always something. Redstone. Alright, that's not bad. probably could be better, but definitely could be better. So I think that makes, what, 5 upgrades? Alright, let's see if we can install this. I don't have Silk Touch, and I don't want to break this glowstone block. Hey, we got our 4 glowstone back, so not a complete waste. Alright, break that. Put that in there. Range is 1. Range is 2, 3, 6. Is that, I can't remember if that's not radius, that's like 6 blocks. So which is not great by any means, but at least we won't have to do it. We will need a ton of redstone, though, to kit these fully out, though. Okay, progressive automation. What's this wrench all about? RF engine. Kind of expensive, but that would be nice to run this off RF instead of burning stuff. Okay, so it's getting to there. I'm gonna go make this wrench from progressive automation. That might actually show me something. It's like, what, an iron and some sticks? It's not bad. Where's my iron? Gib iron. Ah, really? Server? That's rude. Bypasses. Of course it has bypasses. Alright, so that's a banned item. Get another stack of dust going. Actually, I should probably just shift all that sand over. So we'll put that there. Then we'll put this up here. So it should be just generating dust at the moment. I'm really thinking I need to get rid of this farm right here. It's really kind of pointless at the moment. We'll just get rid of the water source. And actually, we'll plant grass here. That's what we'll do. Oh, they have it disabled so you can't trample stuff. That's alright, it'll break and it'll dry up here in a minute. Do you stream while playing so you have an excuse to talk to yourself? Or I'd do that if I had a good PC to stream. Actually, the whole talking to yourself thing is kind of hard to do unless you're like mentally ill or something. Takes practice, I guess. But as far as a good PC, you can stream on a potato if you have an okay processor, and I do mean okay in very loose sense, and that has like decent integrated graphics, and a little bit of RAM, like at least 8 gigs. I remember some of my first stuff was actually done on a what is it, quad-core 2nd gen i5 with 4 gigabytes of RAM. And I streamed with that. It wasn't great. It was pretty bad, actually, in many ways, but you could do it. But yeah, you can see the results of that. What was I doing with that iron ingot? Oh, the wrench, which I can't make because it's a banned item, so... Stone. We need to probably get more stone going. So like a Chromebook, I think that might be too low because you only have like 2 cores, and I think those things only come with 4 gigs of RAM, and they're usually pretty slow cores. Also, I don't even know if you can get OBS on a... I'm sure there's some other streaming way you could do. I'm not sure how the Chrome OS works. I've never messed with it. But... Alright. How are we going to do this? Big brain moment, I guess. Put that there, put that there. Break that. Then we can put a half slab there so we can still access down there, and put a torch on top. Alright, so we can access that, and that does work. Yo, what's up? How are you playing a mod pack? Well, I installed the Tekkit launcher and looked up Void Pack, and there it goes. It works. Up. Didn't mean to actually click that. Alright. We are definitely going to need a lot of redstone if we're going to go the progressive automation route. The main laptop has an i7, but one day the screen stopped working. Now I'm using a Dell that eats up so fast and gives 5 FPS after after an hour and half of Minecraft. Do you have an external display you can plug that laptop into? The screen might be dead, but you can run it through an auxiliary display and still use the laptop. Like, I've done that quite a bit. Old laptops that have screens that aren't worth replacing, I would just basically take that off and plug it into another screen. Andrew, I don't know. Maybe you could. I wouldn't imagine being able to stream any demanding game of any sort. I'm pretty sure you can play Minecraft on Chrome. I wouldn't see why you wouldn't be able to. Chrome is just basically a Linux distro. They've locked it down, though, which is unfortunate, but... Or by they, I mean Google. But I would imagine they would have support for Minecraft in their App Store directly. The streaming thing, I have no clue, though. Might be possible. Alright. Think I'm gonna have to do some more sifting, because we need a lot more redstone. Before we do that, though, let's get this other thing set up. Can I get my... Hey, I got my glowstone back. Pop that in there. Let's go make a hoe and get this fitted out properly. Oh, no. Mark, okay, I get what you were saying. This mod pack is not on the Twitch launcher. It's on the Technics launcher. Technics pack dot something something. See if I can find a link for you here real quick on my other computer. TechnicsPack.net. There you go. And you should just be able to search for Void Pack and it'll pop up. It's a fairly commonly played mod pack. And the server I'm on is the official one for Void Pack, so no worries, man. I just didn't fully understand what you were saying, and I'm, not great at reading stuff on the side screen while I'm trying to play. Practice. All right, let's do this for a little bit. Now, I'm not really a big fan of the Twitch launcher. It sucks that most of the major mod packs are put out exclusively on the Twitch launcher. And as such, I do have it, but if I can play it on the Technic launcher, I'll play it on the Technic launcher. So, just not a big fan of Twitch taking over Feed the Beast and all that. They haven't messed it up or anything. I have no proof of it. I just don't like it. So. Or the AT launcher, the alt launcher. I'm not. I don't think I have that installed currently. I haven't done anything. I haven't played any games from over there in a while. But I think Technic launcher is probably one of the better ones in my opinion at the moment. The thing I really hate about the Twitch launcher is you load it up just to load a game, and it's automatically throwing you into Twitch, and I'm just I don't need that. I just want a launcher. I think that's my main issue with it. So, Alright, come on, one more redstone. One more redstone. Just one more. Just one more. That was not a redstone. Give me a redstone. You suck. Give me a redstone. This is going to end badly, isn't it? I'm not going to get another redstone for, like, the rest of this stack. Let's see, another couple of things I could do for automation. Eventually I'll need to craft the various broken forms of dust. And what do you think about the 1.16 Nether update? I have not looked at it yet. I think it looks, some of the stuff, like, it sounds like a good idea, but I don't know. Like, I would have gone, I wouldn't have done Nether next, but I mean, it's kind of in need of it. I think the last major feature that was added to the Nether was what? Major feature? Oh, I don't even know that. Like, I can think of some minor ones, but they were definitely not major. Oh, hey, we got a redstone. I don't know. I really haven't looked too much at it. Okay. Clear inventory of this garbage. What? Okay. Flint, get out of here. Nobody cares about you. Get dumped down there. Oh, what pack would you recommend? Well, Void Pack's great. If you're relatively new to mods, Tekkit Legends is pretty good. Also, Tekkit Legends will play on damn near anything. Any of the sky blocks are really great, like Sky Factory, any of those. I'm usually partial to, but I'm a fan of, you know, sky blocks in general. What was I doing? Oh yeah, putting stuff together. There's a couple of mod packs. I'm not sure what I'd recommend offhand, but Void Pack, Tekkit Legends. Wait, I'm doing that wrong. Yeah, we're gonna run out of our wood reserves here pretty quick. Sky Factory 2.1. I really like that one. Feed the Beast. What's some other ones? But yeah. Stone Block. I've actually never played Stone Block, and actually, no, I take that back. Was I? Did I play some Stone Block? I think I played like a few minutes with a buddy of mine, Lazy Boy, on one of his servers when he was doing that. The whole hopping bonsai tree thing, I don't know, it's just a little different. I didn't get into it that much, but it looks good. All right. Range is 6. I don't know. Throw some sticks in there. Try and figure out what is actually going and what's not. RL Craft. Yeah, I actually thought about playing RL Craft. I did see Dr. Zombie playing RL Craft, and that was absolutely hilarious, and I'm sure rage-inducing to play. So, I might do that one. But yeah, there was a lot of hype on RL Craft. And I loved the feature where it's like when you spawn, you could spawn in lava, you could spawn in water, you could just spawn and die. I thought that was great. I actually reworked, I set it up so that Turtlecraft, one of the servers I'm running, has a random spawn that's set up so that it'll spawn you in lava, it'll spawn you in water. It does not check where it spawns you, which I think is great. All that for nothing from an unidentified developer. Sorry to waste your time. Wait, what? Oh, my brother has a HP Windows 10 laptop that works. He wants to make a Let's Play. Yeah, OBS, and learn to love 720p and just nuke all, make sure nothing is running when you're recording, and you might be able to do it. All right, it looks like it's not hitting that one, but it is getting these. All right, well, that's working at least. Do I have a half slab? I do not have a half slab. Oak half slab. iMac, like, well, not that it really matters what generation it is. As long as it's not like the Air, you could probably do it on that. MacBook or the Air probably wouldn't really... I didn't want that, did I? There we go. Windows 10 does have that. However, I'm not sure what platforms it supports or what GPUs it supports. I know that some integrated graphics just do not work with that. Shadow Player, whatever it's called. No, wait, that's NVIDIA. Game Bar, whatever that is. I'm not sure how well that works with integrated graphics. Torchies. Yeah, I don't use that. I actually have all that stuff disabled as far as you can, even through registry edits and the like. Yeah, I'm not sure the settings on that, though. I should probably look that up. Okay. Come on. There we go. Yeah, if he wants a face cam, though, he'll have to either record it and put it over, or you're definitely going to have to probably use OBS. Or Streamlabs OBS also works. It's a little more user-friendly, I think. Oh, did I not? I did not, apparently. Potatoes. All right. Honestly, ultimately, you're probably going to want at least a multi-core processor of some sort. And even cheap dedicated graphic card of some sort would be your better way of going. Laptops, I've never actually streamed on a laptop. I'm sure my laptop could do it. I have a Lenovo ThinkPad. Not that impressive. It's a dual core with hyper threading, but it has 8 gigs of RAM and reasonably fast processors. Graphics are all right. It's AMD, so integrated graphics for AMD is usually pretty decent. Not great, but decent. Sim PvP, I have not heard of that. I imagine if it's a PvP server, it's probably not my style. All right, how much dirt do we have? Make another farm there. I want to do an expanded tree farm because we're definitely going to be burning through a lot of wood now. It is an anarchy where hacking isn't allowed. Been running since 2013. That's cool. That would be up my alley. I didn't. Might look at that. That would definitely be something I'm interested in then. Especially if it has an old map. I do love old maps. Alright, man. Let me put this on my notepad. Sim PvP. Alright. I will, that definitely sounds interesting. I'll definitely give that a look. I'm surprised I haven't heard of it, because I know most of the, especially the older Anarchy-type servers. I guess because it doesn't allow hacking, I might have went under the radar. Which I'm fine with. I actually play, even on 2B and vanilla, sometimes, like... Wait, so can he get any mod? What? I mean, like Modded Client or something? I mean, I'm sure you can install it and you can probably get away with it, but... If I wanted to hack, I would just hack on 2B, so... Or Constantium. I do like Constantium. I've been playing a little bit over there recently. Redstone is the main bottleneck at this point to automating this. Sounds good to me. I imagine they're pretty good at spotting people using baritone. It's so obvious. All right. Now, speaking of slight mods, I'm not using a mod necessarily, as I'm using a clicking program, so I don't have to like put a rubber band on the mouse or something dumb, or putting a weight on it. It's Exumavoid's fishing mod or clicker. Let me see if I can find his video, and I'll post the link in the channel. Sure this laptop is actually muted. Let's see. Zumavoid AFK fishing. Is this the right one? I think it's the right one. I think it's this one, actually. Give me a second. Yep, this is the one here. Get you a link for this. But I found that the fishing module, or the fishing part of this, actually works really well for sieving. So, lol. Pause that. So there. And in the description of that video has the program you can use to do that. It also has some other functionality like clicking for mob farm, concrete, like converting concrete from dust to actual non-powder, just concrete, I guess. So, all right, let's stop this for a second. The music stopped? I think the music stopped. So rude. All right, we have 7 more redstone. All right. I mean, if you want, won't bother me. All right, we need to expand this one here. This is the one actually doing work. Okay, range of 13. So what does that actually mean? So it should see that one and harvest it. Yep, it did. Will it harvest that one? Okay, harvest that. That's pretty obvious. Didn't plant it back. Rude. I'm sorry, what doesn't work? Oh, ran out of fuel. Okay, fair enough. I'm a dumb. What's cheap and I can burn? There's a joke there, I'm sure. There. Okay, so it harvested that. Will it harvest this? No. Probably not. So it's going to get these 9 in the circle here. Then what, 4 more? But where is the 4 more? Okay, well, it get this one. It got that one. All right. So which direction is that? That's setting, so that would have been east. So it starts off in the east and goes around like this. All right. I'm not sure what your issue is. My laptop just typed a lot of backspace. I'm not sure what you're trying to do, man. Yeah, the sun sets in the west. So where it would rise is east, which means for every block it adds, it starts off on the east direction this way. So these 3 blocks right here, and I'm not sure if this one or this one, so it'll kind of go in a spiral starting on the east side with those upgrades. So Alright. Well, without massively spending a lot of time sifting, which I can do off stream AFK style, I think we're going to move on to something else. I think we should at least get started maybe in Mind Chem if we have the iron for it, which we might. Okay, let's drop that off in there for dirt production. I think Mind Chem would be a good way to go at the moment. Which, I know the starting stuff takes a ton of iron, which we do have a decent bit of iron, so... Broken iron. Alright. We have lava. Do we has metal bucket? Do. Yeah, I used to help develop stuff over there and occasionally do some administrative stuff, but I haven't really been doing that lately. So what work I've been doing has been on my own server that I've been trying to put together. It's right now on a test map. The original map should be up. I should honestly have put it up this weekend, but I didn't. So, lol. But, yeah, I used to help with that. I was not a whole lot of help. Me and Lazy Boy actually did work with the server. Surprised I haven't seen Lazy Boy hop in. But okay, what was I doing? Alright, we need a basin because we're going to make a lot of iron, and this is what we're actually going to be working on. Mine chem. There we go. We need a chemical decomposer, which, alright, that seems pretty reasonable, but what's this thing? Oh, that's a lot more iron right there. Yeah, this thing's going to take a lot of iron. And flippin' redstone. Not too bad, though. And then the chemical synthesizer is basically the same thing. But this is one of my favorite mods in a mod pack, is Minechem. Not commonly used and is absolutely hilarious once you get things like really automated with it. Alright, I still need to, yeah, I have that basin. What? Okay. Tempted to make this thing bigger too. Maybe not right now though. Alright, how much iron do we have and how much redstone can we get? That's the question. Alright, so that's at least our 1 block. And 8 pistons. Then we're going to need 9 redstone dust. Well, looks like we're sifting anyways, so... I swear the server TPS is kind of low. Shouldn't be. There's not that many people online. Get rid of that. Don't need... well... kind of need that. Don't need all that. Oh, for the love of Pete. Alright. What? Oh, wrong keybinds. Alright, we'll do this for just a minute. And then we'll add more iron and do some more of the micromanagey type stuff. Problem I had working on 30 Virus' server was it was a bungee cord hub server, And I just sometimes would totally wreck how the Bungie was set up, because apparently I just don't get Bungie. Bungie doesn't like me. I don't like Bungie. We'll leave it at that. All right. Excellent. Well, that sucks. At least it's not hard to reinstall. I hope you didn't have any worlds on there you were saving. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast, so EST for me. It's like 3:30 at the moment. Oh no, that's not good. I mean, if you get lucky, go check the trash the trash bin and see if it hasn't actually been deleted yet. Ooh, I saw redstone. We need that. Yep, see, there he is. I literally just mentioned his name about 5 minutes ago and he shows up. How's it going, man? Well, that sucks, Andrew. Always back up your files. Accidental deletion, among other things, can happen. Damn, 2 a.m.? Getting late, man. Alright. Just pause that for a second. Gives me iron. Still hasn't melted yet? The fuck? Alright. Make a couple of the pistons. Damn, so yeah, it looks like that's gone. Sorry to hear that, man. Hey, lazy boy. Yeah, that's all you need to do for the cobble gen. Fun fact. But other than that, how's your day been? Redstone, iron. We only need 8. We need like 3 more. Was it in the app data folder? App data, Minecraft. Alright, one more redstone. Actually, no, two more redstone, because we need one for the, we need one more plus the pistons, so... No, I'm using Pretzel, which is, streaming YouTube friendly. Song requests and stuff like that, I only do on, like, DLive. I haven't streamed over there in a minute. But because they don't have the same kind of tyrannical copyright nonsense there, I can do that kind of stuff. Actually, if you go over and look at the DLive, one of my buddies, Casualty, or a Casualty? Kaz? He's partnered over there, and he does a lot of songs, or he does a lot of Minecraft and other games, and he does song requests all the time. I think he has his Discord set up to do it too, so you can just message or put the request in Discord, and it'll queue it up. Kind of a neat setup. He's gotten a large following over there. All right. Did we get it? Okay, yeah, wow, we actually got a lot of redstone. Well, comparatively. Okay, 3 more pistons. Cool. Iron block. Did I make one extra piston? Oh well. Then iron and a redstone. We are not making... Really? Server, quit throwing a fit. Chemical decomposer, and... Actually, good thing we made that extra piston, because we do need it to make another culinary generator to power this beast. Alright, so we have the piston, we need a furnace. Oh, how does that work again? It's like this. I think? No. I can't remember. I'll look it up. Alright. Generator. Oh, iron. Okay. And then we need the culinary generator version. Okay. Oh, need more iron. I like DLive. There are some issues with DLive, but if you're looking for like a chill Minecraft stream where you could request like any music, go look at my buddy Kaz. He's over there. He's partnered. I have had no like shadiness with it. I really didn't have any issue with it, but It's an interesting alternative streaming platform. Cobble. And then I should be able to just shift click it in. Perfect. Alright. Let's find a place to put this guy. Let's get the buffer filled up. And one of the cool things about having the chemical decomposer is carrots are actually amazing in the chemical decomposer. So we have some power. Okay, it has some stored power. That buffer's filling up. Each carrot contains like 20 carbon, which is amazing. However, I think I just used all my power. Oh, nope, there it goes. And carbon can be used as a fuel source. And fuck. There is a problem, however, with these stupid test tubes. Where do my buckets go? Alright, let's get those sticks out of there and actually put some fuel in there. So instead of trying to burn other stuff, I can just burn carbon directly, which is nice. See, look at all that carbon. And actually, you can then use the chemical synthesizer, and you can literally just create diamonds out of carbon. So you can grow carrots to make diamonds in theory. Not sure it's the most efficient way possible to do that, but it might be able to be reasonably efficient. So what me and Lazy Boy are doing on a Galactic Science at the moment. Or using Mindchem as well. That's another one, Galactic Science. That's a good mod pack. Oh, that... You can actually place those chemicals in the world. And I accidentally clicked on it and it deleted my water for the farm. So I had to replace the water. Yeah, you see empty tubes. You can, when you place that chemical in the world, it gives you extra tubes. Like what? I don't know. There has to be a way to be able to use that to more or less scam items into the game, which is kind of cheaty, but there might be an exploit with that. That would be amusing. Which redstone do I have left? I think I used all the redstone already, didn't I? Yeah, alright, well, I'm thinking I'm going to wrap up this stream. I don't want to make it too dragged out and long. Next episode or stream or whatever might happen, I will off-screen do a whole bunch of sieving and hopefully max out the automated planter over there. And then we can start like tying together some of this stuff with a centralized power distribution, as well as item collection to a storage system, so that it's, less having to run around and micromanage by putting stuff in places and things. So, well, let me know what you guys think, and yeah, I think we're gonna call it quits for the day. Yeah, have a good one, and thanks for stopping in. Peace.